In my videos, a lot of the time I advertise or tell you to meditate. And when I started meditating for probably 104 days ago, I have it counted by an app. When I started meditating for the first time, I didn't know how to. I didn't know how to sit. I didn't know where to put my hands. I didn't know what to think about or what to do with my mind. So I had a problem with that, and I basically didn't know how to meditate. So in this video, I'm going to basically give you a guide on how to meditate for mindfulness. A lot of people, like my dad and my mom, I think, do meditation, but they don't do mindfulness meditation. I mean, it's not like you have to do mindfulness meditation, but I do. So this is how you would do it. This is how I'm going to teach it to you. So I've got my notes, by the way. I hope you don't mind. So I'm gonna first tell you how to sit. You could sit in like a chair like this, and you could sit just like this. Hope you can see my feet, just like feet flat on the ground, just sitting normally with like your hands here. Sit against the chair if you need to, or you could just sit like that and meditate. But the way I do it is like this. Sorry for the lighting. The lighting's pretty bad. See, I'm just gonna sit down. The way I do it is, I just sit like this. You can do it against like the wall, on the floor, against your bed or on your bed. But the way I do it is I just sit here against the pillows and against like the wall, from my bed, sitting on my bed, cross legs against the wall like this. Sometimes I lean back, put my head back, and sometimes I just sit up like this. I think it's better to sit with your body holding yourself up, but sometimes if I get too tired after like 30 minutes, then I'll sit back. So yeah, I have my legs crossed the whole time. It doesn't really matter where you put your hands. I see people do this, like this hand sign. Oh, that look better? Let me know. I've seen people do it like this. I've seen people do it like this. I've seen people do it like this, open hands. But the way I do it is just hands straight on knees, just open knees. But if I lay back too far sometimes, or if I don't have the great, if I don't really have if I can't sit up the whole time and I get tired of it, then my hands do slide down a bit to my thigh part here. Shouldn't really matter though. I mean, you can do it anywhere. I see people do it like this. I see people do it like this, or like this. I guess some people do it like this. It doesn't really matter unless you have like, I'm not sure why people do different signs. I don't know why people do different hand signs, but yeah, that's just how I've been doing it most of the time. My parents told me to do my hands straight up, or my palms up, but I did that for a while, and then I did for a while after that, so I did like this, like my hand in this position, but just like on my leg instead. And now I just do it like completely over. Sometimes I do like this on both hands, like with my hand leaning over. But yeah, it doesn't really matter where you put your hands necessarily. So when I'm sitting here meditating, not bad. When I'm sitting here meditating, close my eyes, obviously, and a lot of people, like my mom and my dad, and a lot more people, they just think about things, many things, and whatever comes to mind, I guess. I haven't really done it like that. But that way of meditation is not like, it's not the same as mindfulness meditation. So for mindfulness meditation, or what I do and what I think most people in self-improvement do, is, well, you would want to focus on one thing the entire time. So focusing on one thing the entire time, let's just say my breath. So, or the sound of my breath, rather. That's what I would hear the whole time. Just don't focus on anything else, just that sound. Just that. You could also do, like, you could also think to yourself in, out while you're breathing, and focus on focus on that thought of you saying in, out. That's all you think about. Or you could think about like inhale, exhale instead of in and out. Or you could also focus on a physical motion, like let's say your belly's reaction to breathing. So, I'm not sure how well you can see. Yeah. So in, it would go out, it would puff up like that, and then out, it would come in. So you could just focus on the feeling of your belly going in when you breathe out. Yeah, when you breathe out, and then puff up when you breathe in. This could also be physical, focusing on a physical motion or physical feeling. Could also be through focusing on one nostril and the air that comes in and out that nostril. So just focusing on one side. So while you're keeping your focus on this one thing, you can really choose whatever you want it to be. But while you're keeping your focus on this one thing, obviously your focus is going to drift off and you're going to think of something else. Maybe an irrelevant thought or just something else. And so what you do in this situation when you're focusing and then you're your mind just goes there and there and there and there. That's going to happen. It happens to everyone. It happens to me. It has to happen to everyone. It's just not possible not to have that happen, at least for a few minutes. So don't feel bad if you experience that. But what you're going to do in this situation when you're breathing, you notice your focus has gone somewhere else. It's gone to there, it's gone to there, it's gone to there, it's gone to there, it's gone anywhere else. What you're going to do in this situation is you're going to relocate your focus back to the original thought. So the way I used to do this was I noticed my focus was off, and I would say in my mind, oh, my focus has drifted off. I will acknowledge this and then relocate my focus back onto my breath. That's what I would say in my mind every time my focus would leave. But now I just relocate it without saying anything in my mind. But you can really do either. I think for starting off, you should do the first option, which would be the saying it in your mind. You can really do anything you want, though. So you're going to repeat that as many times as you need to throughout the amount of time that you set yourself to meditate. So you can do it over and over. Oh, the focus has gone off, relocate. Focus has gone off, relocate. Focus has gone off, relocate. As many times as you need. So now that you've got into meditation and you know how to regain your attention span, you're going to need to delete and cut out some things that are destroying your attention span. The apps that I've listed that mostly ruin your attention span, my attention span at the start, I mentioned it in my last video, I think. My attention span was so bad from these apps, or one of these apps. I don't really have the others, but my attention span was so bad from one of these apps in specific that I couldn't wait for the ad on a YouTube video to load through. I had to click off and look for a new video. So the main apps that will ruin your attention span, and did ruin mine, are one, the main one, I would say, TikTok, Instagram. Sorry bro, keep getting interruptions. So TikTok, Instagram, all the other like quick video, infinite scrolling apps, so like the Twitters, the Facebooks, the YouTube Shorts, and so yeah, those types of apps, and obviously it would be better for you to stop scrolling through YouTube Shorts. Sometimes I'm looking through YouTube. Okay, I get it, I'm scrolling through YouTube, but I'm just seeing like the videos, not the videos playing through. It's pretty much as bad, but like it's not really as bad. But sometimes I see like a YouTube Shorts video that's interesting, or I want to watch it, and it's fine if you could just watch one and then be done with it and go back onto your original video, or keep looking for the other video that you wanted to watch, but just not scrolling through, because that's the bad part of it. So now that you've got meditation down and you've got no distractions to set back your meditation, what other benefits are there to meditation or mindfulness meditation? So the ones that I wrote down, and the main ones that I've felt and experienced, have been an interesting one: impulse control. So that's for sugar, instant gratification, slightly how I'm able to maintain cold showers and not be conquered by the thought of, oh no, it's fine, it's just one warm shower. So yeah, impulse control, better attention span, which I've been talking about the whole video pretty much, which is actually really useful. Similar to attention span, presence in interaction, or presence while talking to someone, which means you can actually focus and hear what they're saying and learn from what they're saying. And you can speak well to them. If you speak with no thoughts in your mind like I'm doing now, then you can speak a lot better, and the conversation, it just gets a whole lot better if you're present. I'm not sure if you have this, a bit time wasting, but have you ever talked to someone who just can't keep eye contact, can't listen, don't know what you're saying, mind keeps drifting off? It's really annoying to talk to someone like that, because talk to them, tell them something, they're not even listening. And finally, similar to attention span, I am finally able to do work uninterrupted, clean 1.5 hour work through, start to finish, no interruptions, full clean work, and I'm able to focus on the work. I used to not be able to. I used to need music, and I'm just going on YouTube to find some music. Ooh, this video looks nice. I might watch that later. Oh, but it's just 5 minutes, right? And that continued. I couldn't do schoolwork specifically before meditation. And recently I got the chance to go through 1.5 hours full of work. So it was really nice. I really enjoy doing work when you can actually focus on it. And I hope that can happen to you after you've meditated for a certain amount of time. So now the last question, I'm pretty sure, is how much time or how much do you need to meditate? Now, don't be like me, or don't be like me when you start, at least, because I meditate 1 hour every day since I've gone monk mode. I say this a lot in my videos, but since I've gone monk mode, I've meditated 1 hour every day. Just because it's the extreme extreme level, and I did it because I wasn't happy. I say this in every video. I wasn't happy with the amount of meditation and reading and this and that I was doing before monk mode. So I really wanted to increase these things because I was meditating like 5 minutes a day, and I really wasn't seeing any benefits. My attention span was I was losing my attention span. It was just getting a lot worse for me, so I wanted to go to an extreme level. So yeah, 1 hour every day. Don't do that if you're just starting, but if you have quite a bit of experience, then you can slowly get onto that if you have the time and if you feel like you need it or want it. So instead of being like me, starting off with 1 hour a day of meditation, instead of doing that, you can download the Medito app. The app's icon is like a little M, a white M in the middle of a black square, and it's called Medito, MEDITO. And so once you've downloaded the app, or once you've got into the app, go to the meditation timer. It should be on like the top right side of the meditation, like the options. There's like download, sleep, something like that, and then daily meditation at meditation timer. So go into the meditation timer, click the 3-minute meditation option and try it out for 3 minutes first. 3 minutes is like the least they give you to do, so just try out 3 minutes at the start. And then after you get used to the 3 minutes and you know what you're doing, you know how to sit, you know how you want to do it, you know how good you are, you see the improvements, then you can progressively overload the amount you do per day and do it every day, or as close to every day as you can. So yeah, as consistently as possible. Good luck with your meditation. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah!